Yes, so good evening, everyone. Let's continue from here. What we was doing is we are reading the unstructured data using LLM. So how to read? First of all, we have read the data into a file for DF data frame by simple text connector spark.read.text read.format text.load by that and displayed this. So it is a value column of a string type and having these all values. Then we have created a prompt for LLM in which we have given all the our information like this is a text file having which kind of data they like log file and it is having unstructured text data. Each record represents some information and all these things and all the columns their transformation logics. We discussed this all last time, so let's not repeat the things. Go forward. Here in this query we have limited the 10 records. So we are creating the JSON structure for 10 records. We are giving prompt plus value for every record, the prompt and the record. Like that, it will be given to the LLM, and it AI query is the particular function of Databricks. It is not the Pyspark function. It is Databricks function. So it is going to use three parameter: endpoint, request, and response format. So here last time we did one mistake actually. So this comma here, one comma will come, because of that it was failing. So endpoint is nothing but your name of your llama, and if you are connecting to some other llama particulars, then here in AI gateway you can connect it and give that name. Then this prompt which we just created, we cross referencing the same column in the request. That is, the request will be sent to llama server, and that LLM will execute that prompt and will generate according to the request. So we no need to do a parsing or constructing anything. LLM will parse it according to our prompt requirement. Like this all, we'll do a little bit transformation as per the prompt and will give us the ready JSON format. So format we are defining here in response format. So here, what is the JSON format? So it is a object of objects. Like first is the object struct that is having the value extract, that is itself is again an object, and that is having one more struct inside it. Like that the JSON structure we gives generally. And these are our 4 columns which we are giving in string type. So let's run this now. Done. Then this one. Right. So it's created this is our existing value column. Next is our prompt that is having this much, this data and this value. Again, data and the value. Like that. This is the concatenation happen. And then this is the JSON extract. Like this. So how the JSON extract is looking like, let's see. IP, so it is a object. This curly bracket is showing that it is an object. One object having key value pair. IP address is this, visit timestamp is this, visit resource, and as per expected, it should cut from third onward, which we have written in simple English language, and we have not did anything. It has done by LLM, and referring URL, that is the a particular domain, that much. And remaining thing of cleaning the data and all that also taken care by this LLM only. Now if we uh, want to deal with JSON data, then we can do further steps like parse the JSON extract to individual columns, because we do not want the column should be like this. We want it should be in individual 4 columns. Now that is easy because we know how to deal with JSON. So our main work, like understanding the unstructured data and parsing it, doing little bit transformation and cleaning, that much work is done by LLM in a fraction of seconds. It took around, how much time it took to it? Let's see the performance. Okay, these 3 columns, first of all, it created this is existing column. It's created 2 new columns that is of string type, just an extract of string type. And how much time it took, you can check it in performance, like 33 seconds. So within 33 seconds, it has did the work of entire, right? 10 records. So like that, you can use the LLM for converting your value column. This was our raw unstructured value column, and this is our prompt column, and this is our final JSON extract column. Give this prompt we have gave to LLM, and LLM did that according to prompt. Like if we see here the prompt, then this all transformation logic we have given for this record. LLM has converted this record according to that into JSON format. Like we have given JSON format as well, so that we don't want data in whatever LLM is doing in that, but a JSON format. So it has converted and given us in this format. So this much work is done by LLM. Now the things are quite simple. We will parse this JSON extract into columns. How to parse? This JSON extract is a string column. Just we have seen here. It's a string column. Now we want to convert it into an object. So there is a from JSON function is there that will convert it into object, so that we can extract the other column, like IP address and all other. We can extract all the columns, and we can convert them into typecast them into the timestamp and all other things. So those all things we are going to do. So for that we need to use this from JSON function. What is this from JSON function is? So this particular function we are going to use for creating one more JSON extract that will be object type. So this used to convert the a string column of JSON type. This current JSON extract is a string column. We want to give it into from JSON and the extract schema. This is our schema. So if we give this particular, then it is going to convert it into an object. And once it is converted into object, then we can use select expression to select all the columns from this JSON extract, like IP address, visit timestamp and all. And then we want to change the value of visit timestamp to this particular format. So we will use to timestamp function and give this particular format, right? So this entire work we are going to do now. How to? So let's take one variable extract schema, and here manually we are going to insert all these columns with a string type. So you can take from here, or you can take from this, just to remove the column. Paste. So this is our schema, which we are going to pass to from JSON function. and going to create a new df from the result df. So let's final result df equal to result df. Here we have to in the final result df we want one column with the name of, we are going to do one operation only, one column we are going to add with the name of JSON extract. That will be object column, and later on we will extract the remaining columns from that, and yeah, going to use select expression to select all the remaining columns, and then we will add one more extra column, visit timestamp. Not a new column, it is existing column. We are going to change its value by with column. So that's why we are using it. Now let's add this one extra columns with the same name, say JSON extract, because the old column is going to lost, that is of string type, and we are going to use here from JSON function that takes two things. One is the column, that is your JSON extract. Another is the expression, that is a variable extract schema, not expression, but a schema, extract schema, right? And we need to export this from JSON functions from Pyspark.sql.functions. Yeah, import from schema, comma, colon, call. If anything else is there, we will extract data. So this is one work we have done. We have created one column with extracted particulars. From JSON will be an object column. Now we can select expression. Can use select expression function for select all the object from JSON extract column. Once it is done, then we will change the value of what is the name, visit timestamp, this column to 2 timestamp. Two timestamp function. Here I'm going to use column for this value and the format. So format is same which we have used earlier, like this is our data. So from this data, the value column is there. You can take the format from your value column, like this is your value column, and there is the date here. This is the date. So let's take this and give it here. So this is the time zone, Z, and this is DD, and month in caps, starting with caps. So month and year, then hours, minutes, seconds. So this is our final. Visit time is typecasted. 2 timestamp also we can import. Oh, we have given it into the string. We should give it into a string type actually, like this, double string. Now a column variable, select expression. Yeah, it's correct now. Now what is the issue? A column variable or function parameter JSON extract cannot be resolved. From JSON, where it is here. From JSON, here is the issue. Right. With column is okay. So should be proper. Right. Let's see if it is working. Yeah. So see, it's timestamp. Its data type is changed to timestamp. Now let's print the data of final result df. Dot display. Some errors. Unrecognized date time pattern. What? 1DD who has given? It was DD. Right, 10 there. Okay. Again, some pattern issue. Let's see. MMDD. Then actually we have to give that pattern which the Python accept. So Python accept this pattern. YYMMDD HHMMSSZ. So we have to give not the existing pattern, but the we are converting it into the Pyspark readable pattern. That's why we have to give this pattern which Pyspark understand. Pyspark understand YYYYMMDD and space HHMMSS colon with colon, then space Z time zone, like this. So now if you see here, it's okay. Yeah, it's converted into timestamp, and this is the value YYMMDD and then HHMMSS and time zone, like that. And so we got our data into the understandable JSON format just in a 3 steps, right? First step is read the data from unstructured data from unstructured file, text file. After that, we have used this AI query and LLM model to convert the data into a JSON extract format with given, read the given prompt for every record, and one by one every record convert it into a JSON format. And if you observe here, the JSON extract was a string type, although it was given a JSON value. So, but it was a string type, it was in a string. But later on, when we parse the JSON using from JSON function, so from JSON function has taken the input as a JSON extract that was a string and used this schema. Once it is done, it is converted into a object type. Like how to check that? Final result Pyspark.connect data frame. This actually it is converted into an object type. If you want to see separately, then you can use this particular and see that separate manner. Like, let me create one more data frame to show you that what kind of object this particular result returns. I will rename it to df1 and let's create this and print final So df1 dot display. Right. So it is a value, okay, but I want to see its okay, its performance is there, then this thing. But I want to see its schema. So let's print the schema otherwise. Yeah, right. So it is having one existing column value and prompt string. Now this JSON extract, observe, it is a struct type. So it is object type and having these four values. Earlier it was a string type. When it was converted by LLM model, it was of string type. Where to see? Before parsing. Yeah, here. It was string type. And when we parsed and converted by from JSON, then this was a object type. From this object, you can select four columns. So we have selected all the columns and then converted or typecasted one column into the timestamp. So this is how you can use the LLM model to read the unstructured data and convert it into JSON as per the given prompt that is in English language. So that is easy. That make the life more easy. And then we can display, we can parse it by using from JSON and then select expression. By that we can read all the columns. So from JSON format. And then now we know how to do further operations and few more things about JSON we will learn in near lectures for about how to handle the semi-structured data. Like this is one example of from JSON function for reading the semi-structured data by from JSON function, and then select expression is used for extracting the all JSON columns. So this is a semi-structured JSON. Uh, the unstructured data converted into semi-structured by using LLM. In this chapter, we covered this. Okay, fine, guys. So we'll conclude here. Let me check if any other transformation is there. No. Right. So up to now, we have learned how to read structure and unstructured data and deal with that. In next lesson, we are going to deal more with semi-structured data. Okay.